Hello, welcome to Illuminate the Oracle. Happy to have you. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returnee, hey fam, happy to see you back. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. I don't even know if I want to title this like video '90s love song because boy, somebody sent in a bunch of '90s love songs. They've been kind of rolling through my head. Um, Most of this day, probably the morning as well. There's definitely through my walk. Um, and the energies just generally are kind of like the energies post full moon have been a bit intense. And we're kind of moving into like, it's funny for me personally. I'm not very, I'm not a very emotional person. Mostly I can feel my emotions, but mostly I am very analytical about things. And I do like to figure things out and connect dots. But yeah, last night in the morning, kind of like randomly emotional, where it's like a couple of tears and they'll stop, and then I'll kind of just like feel a certain way. So somebody's definitely like heavy in their emotions about something. Um, this is feeling like this is like a love. This is an intense love that I'm feeling because so the two songs that I had in my head that I a lot of songs, but the ones that I really like, I really remember that stuck to my bones is Spice Girls "To Become One." Um, I need a love like I never needed love before. I wanna make love to you, baby. I had a little love, now I'm back for more. Set your spirit free. It's the only way it'll be. I had a little love, now I'm back for more. Somebody's coming back for someone that they felt love with and for. The time they felt love, that elusive thing, right? That people write songs about, people make movies about, people write books about. That thing called love. Yeah, someone has experienced a little love, and now they're going back to where they're going back to their light. It's like a lighthouse. Someone views someone like a lighthouse. And the other one was Wild Horses. But this Wild Horses is the one that I grew up with. So this is like I believe it was remade into like this indie rock '90s grunge song. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. My memory of this was they played this during prom of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, a show that I grew up with that I loved and still is still like in my heart. Um, but it was when Angel, super famous TV couple of the '90s, Buffy and Angel. So Angel shows up after he breaks up with her because he realizes that right person, wrong time. They're star-crossed lovers. Hint, hint. Buffy and Angel. Um, it's funny because that's a demon slayer, vampire slayer. Okay, anywho, so he shows up for her last minute to her prom because she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go by myself, and I want to be there with my friends. I'm still gonna have a good time. But he ends up showing up last minute, and wild horses couldn't drag me away or couldn't keep me away. It plays right as he walks to the door of the gymnasium, and it's just like emotions. And so I kind of feel like that's the energy of this connection that I'm about to read today. It's like two people are becoming one, to become one, but their energies are ancient. It's like they're wild horses, and it's like this connection. You're free with each other. um, it's like you set your own perimeters, you set your own boundaries, and it may be unusual to others, but it's like you guys are both free spirits. Purity. Oh my God. So we got several that have popped up. Let's get into this prayer, child. Father God, Archangel Michael, Mother Divine, please cover me and my collective as we receive these messages today. We only seek messages of your highest vibration, messages that you deem for us to receive today. Any ill will or evil eye energy sent our way is immediately blocked. Return that energy back to its owner. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. All right. So, what is this reading about? To become one, wild horses. This is a particular relationship. This is real, true love. This is an ancient love that has crossed over, or that has gone through many lifetimes with each other. And in this particular lifetime, who you are, this is how you've been reincarnated. Yay! So, what's unique about this relationship and what this reading is about is purity. First thing popped up, it's very pure, this energy between the parties. And so that's definitely going to be like a thing that stands out about this connection, is that with all the connections that you guys may have had with other people and other parties, it's just never felt this pure, you know. Like this connection feels innocent, like you guys make each other kind of feel like little kids, you know. It's like you tap dance into your inner children easily with each other, just because you guys feel that comfortable. From the beginning, it's like there's been that kind of level of comfort with each other when you're around each other. Um, it says, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you'll find the answers to your questions. It's like all you guys ever had to do is trust and believe that the other is yours. The other is created with you in mind, and that you guys were um, destined to explore the world together, destined to explore each other. That's all these two people really had to take stock in. But the thing is that we were all conditioned in our own individual ways. And wherever we were conditioned, wherever we got our schooling, is going to kind of dictate how we move and how we express love. So, depending on that upbringing, depending on the education, is this could it could either be easier or a little bit harder. And I kind of get the sense that this is likely a little harder for this particular pair due to the way they've been conditioned. But I feel that there's a lot being worked through here. Um, Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebbs and flows of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. I feel like both this connection has left both deep, deep, deep in each deep in. First of all, this could very well heavily be. Sorry, my words are all over the place. So I feel like that's also a part of this connection. One or both parties feeling like they're not coming through right now to talk because their words are all over the place. I'm definitely feeling like my brain is scattered, or that I have a bunch of different ideas or a bunch of different thoughts that I want to make sure go together, and they may clash. Um, but anywho, moon energy. I feel like this connection is a big psychic connection. Like y'all could probably, I don't know, read each other's minds sometimes, or it seems that way. There could be a mother wounding with one or both parties as well with this moon energy. Um, mhm. But I feel like a major lesson for both parties. I'm feeling like either one or both parties in you guys' individual life span here. Um, is to be comfortable going with the natural ebbs and flows of life, not feeling like you have to control it, or not feeling like you have to understand what the outcome is, and just kind of allowing yourself to just move with the rhythms of life. Look in the book. Whatever questions you have right now, you'll find the answers in a book. The words you find will bring you insight you seek. there's something about your energy to this person. There's something new about you that makes this person feel like they're up for a discovery. Or maybe it's something where it's like now they feel like they're ready for up for the discovery, because I do feel like there's just something about the idea of taking this chance that in the past has led this person um, a bit apprehensive, possibly because the change would be so different from what they're used to. But I do feel like there's something about you or something about your energy that does make this person feel like they need to research some shit. They need to like have their ducks in an order. Like they have to come correct, or they'll miss something, and they don't want to miss a thing. Ugh, another fucking 90s ballad. And I don't want to miss a thing. Am I gonna call this reading a 90s love ballad? Celebration at the bottom of the deck. It says, "Get ready and let your hair down and celebrate." This popped up in my last reading as well. It's time to go out, dance, and play. An invitation could be coming your way. So I'm saying go outside. It's time to go outside and tune into the powerful the piece of. Y'all, this may be a short reading. We'll see. I'm a talker. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit short reading because my energy is just not. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful piece of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. With your habitat. Yeah. Anywho, there are messages outside. Your spiritual team is talking to you. Your little angels are talking to you. Um, I definitely got my stuff in outside because it's gorgeous here today. So I definitely had to be up out of there, even if it wasn't, even if it was cold, I would still be out there. So yeah, definitely go out there and get your messages, all right, and get that quietness too, just the sounds of outside, whether it be nature, whether you live in the city, whether you live in the suburbs, whether it's the sound of cars driving by, birds chirping, breeze flowing through the leaves, like whatever it is, that's the soundtrack. Get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna dig deeper into purity, moon energy, look in a book, and celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. You had good times with this person. They're thinking of these memories now. They are imagining. Okay, they're tired of going through these old memories. These are the memories that have kept them warm for a real long time. And I feel like they've been using them to try to get them through as best they can. But this is a person that's tired now. They want fresh, new, vibrant memories with you. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You make this person feel so safe. This person in that Cancer energy, which is also signifying moon, this person definitely could have. I'm feeling like they could have a mother wound, a mothering wound, and so this the display of emotions could make this person really antsy, anxious, and trip over their words about it. Balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. But they see that you exhibit this type of balance, whether you feel it or not. They feel like you got this makeup that they just admire. You just have like the perfect ingredients to yourself. Not that you're perfect, but it's like your makeup is very uniquely you, and it stands out from the others. It stands out from anything they've ever experienced before. And at first, that's what definitely caught their eye. It's caught their attention. But at the same time, it kind of makes them feel, show the real you. It makes them feel like, well, if the person that I am loved, that I feel this drawn to, is this comfortable feeling this way about themselves and being the real them, I know at some point during this journey, I'm going to be asked to show the real me. Full moon in Aquarius. Um, Hold your vision. Fixed moon. So this person was this person was scared. They they kind of they may have reverted back here and there to like their old ways of thinking, their old ways of doing things because it did provide them a level of comfort. Um, but did it make them happy? I don't know. How happy does comfort give us, really? You know, nothing yet is set in stone. I feel like the message is for both of y'all. It's just like y'all, either one of y'all or both of y'all can be known to be stuck and preconceived in your preconceived ideas of things, of people, of how people are going to perform and show themselves. Um, and so I feel like that's something that you both guys had to work on. Your faith and optimism, and faith is that belief that you don't have to see. You are good enough. This person fears that there would be something that you would discover in them that you wouldn't like, or that you get bored with, or that you run away from. Um, but it's just the lies they tell because they can feel this. It's not the lies they tell because they want to tell lies about this. It's the lies they tell themselves in their mind to make it make sense, to make metaphysical feelings and energies make sense in the 3D in their mind, is to kind of come up with these stories about it. But it's just not true. Um, but the energy is gaining momentum. There's something to gain momentum here. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah. This person has to look to face themselves. The bigger picture here is bigger than any one party's personal emotions, even though that is very much important. But there's also like this signifier that these unions that are coming are for the greater good. That they have to come in. That these different that these say opposite energies, but yet similar in the same. It's like as different as these unions as these pairs may be to each other, they have the same amount of similarities to each other. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else I want to say about that? Okay, moon energy. Let's look into that. What's this moon energy that my collective needs to know? What else do you need to release? So both of you guys have had, as far as the universe is concerned, and the universe is handling this connection because it feels like it's made of the universe. This connection, literally. So it's like, okay, what else is there? That's because you've been purging on your end, they've been purging on their end, but there's still some remnants that remain. So what else needs to be cleaned out? Is something lurking in the corners there? Is there something that triggers you that's lurking in the closet somewhere? Is it where is it? You know, I feel like the last spurts of triggering is happening right now because these connections are coming through right now. I feel as though that's when me crying tears here and there and feeling emotions here and there, feeling triggered here and there. It's like that feels like the last remnants of what needs to come out, you know, because something's coming. So what needs to come out? Because what needs to come out for the something that's coming? If you get it, you get me. If you get me, you get me. Anywho, moon energy. What else does my collector needs to know? What else does my collector needs to hear? All right. What else does my collector need to know? What else does my collector need to hear? Okay, step out of your comfort zone. Shine, my babies. Don't be afraid to experience this life. Don't be afraid to experience this life. This is your destiny, man. Also, North Node. They also came out in the last reading. So if you don't know your North Node, figure that out. But look at these two cards that came out. Oh my gosh. See? It's as I said it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I'm so grateful. My team don't abandon me for nothing. It's just as I said it. What did I say? I have to remember what I said because I barely remember it. I barely remember it. But I said something about these unions are coming in. I said these unions are coming in. That's what I said. One says conclusions are within reach. So close you can touch it. So close you can touch it. And that's a full moon and eclipse. That's the kind of energy of just like it just kind of happens out of nowhere. And this is you're very close to achieving your goal, which is also speaking of distance and being very close. And this is oh goodness, yeah, Gaboyus moon, Gaboyus moon. I don't Gibbous moon. I don't know, but both speak of distance and both speak of not being as far as you think, not being as far as you imagine. But right now, this is a time for healing between the pairs. All right, let's go into this activation. Tell me more about these pair connections and why are they significant? Why are these pairs? I got the activation card, so I need to dig a little deep. Why are these connections significant? Spirit is significant for this divine matrix and what's happening in the coming future. So this card is the divine matrix. It says interconnectedness, synchronicity, and guidances. Gosh. Someone told me to skip that word, but I don't want to be that way. I want to let y'all know the information of the card as best I can. But I don't know that word. I think it's a word they made up because it says incidences, but God's in front of it. Incidences, God incidences, God incidences. I don't know. But the purpose of these connections and why they have to come in is very, very important. When it comes to the interconnectedness and synchronicities, it's just something about, first of all, that's another sign of this connection is constantly seeing those synchronicities, constantly seeing symbols of them, of the energy of the connection, um, clarity, divine healing. It's going to be high vibrational energy, so it's going to be healing for the earth. It's going to be healing for the world when these connections come in all across the world, right? Show me the purpose of these connections. What is the purpose of these unions? Voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support for the elevation of the planet. Um, and so yeah, that also confirms like how heavily our spiritual teams are guiding this along for us. Anything else that my collective needs to know for the purpose of these unions? Akashic records. Once I said, like these are ancient connections. These are spiritual soul connections. A lot of people during this time could be experiencing bouts of um, like soul memory just out of nowhere, whether they be through your dreams, through daydreams, random thoughts and feelings. It says clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. So this is like, you guys have come this far to fight those old karmic battles, those old karmic relationships and situations to get to this place, to get to this point so the souls can live and sing free now. Because a lot of the work that had been done to this point was that karmic work, those lessons that we need to get in before the unions can come together. Because if they come in too soon or if the cake ain't ready, then it's not gonna work out. You're gonna have to toss that cake out and redo it again because you can't redo it once you take it out the oven, right? If it's not the right time, universal timing. If it's not the right time, then you're gonna have to start from square one, right? And the universe doesn't want to do that. They got things to do too, right? You know. But if that's what you want to do, you can do that. But the universe is very patiently guiding these connections the right way. Whoo! Sacred inner space. Sacral chakra, tenderness and sensuality. Like a moth through a flame, burnt by the fire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. Dum, 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 dum. Ah, dum, do, 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 do. That's the way love goes. Giles Jetta Jackson. That's the way love goes. Like a multi flame breath on fire. Like, oh my gosh. So yes, like this is going to be a sacral chakra union. This union, this connection here, this love is a part of it is going to be that yes, it is also in addition to a sexual union, and so a lot's going to come from this. A lot's going to, I feel like, be created, spawn, birth through this connection of these unions. And it's not just heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. Woo! Evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. This is about the future, my babies. This is gonna open up. I feel like really like it feels like emerging. It feels like things being merged between to like what too much. I'm gonna backtrack. It feels necessary. I'll just say it feels necessary for the future. It does feel like emerging, but these connections have to come through. All right. Um, all right. So, what is advice for my collective as it comes to these unions? Okay. Or yes, to be. Oh my gosh, to be the dragonfly. Dragonfly can be significant to these connections. But be the dragonfly. So it says, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, heal, change. So being flexible, allowing yourself to be surprised, allowing yourself to just experience, allowing yourself to be in the moment, allowing yourself to be lighthearted. Not everything has to be so serious. So allow yourself to experience joy, allow yourself to laugh, allow yourself to, life isn't just a drama all the time. A lot of times it's a comedy. A lot of times it's a comedy in the middle of a tragedy. So it's like, be open, allow those things to happen, and allow life to unravel itself the way that it does and can at times, right? All right. What's the further advice that my collective needs to hear? Seduction. See? Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union, and Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Okay. All right. So let me pull on the seduction card. Spirit, what is a seduction card? What does my collective need to know when it comes to the seduction card? What does my collective need to hear? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? Oi, 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 oi. Oi. That's like, okay, 4 cards came out. For the seduction, we got change, family room, concern, main female. Okay. There's a lot of conversation happening as it pertains to this union. So people's family members are talking about it, people's friends. Because people, there's a concern here because people know that a change is coming as it pertains to a main female in someone's life. Someone's looking to make a change. Okay? And I'm seeing that the family's talking about this and secretly. And it seems to be this concern because why? Why does this family have concern over this main female? Why is there concern? I see emotional too. So some of these people could be using emotion to manipulate your person at this time. Tell me why there's concern over this main female. Why is there concern over this main female? What is the deal here? Gold and glitter, user quality of the trap. They're feeling like Virgo. Because these people are lost on what's shiny and what glows. So they may be over concerned about what it is you have, what it is you don't have, what it is that you can bring to the family. Maybe they're just into like maybe whomever they chose for your person, whomever they chose, I guess for the child or whatnot. Maybe they have more in some way or are perceived to have more. Um, ashamed. Ashamed. It says, feels awful how they treated you. This could have been why this person held back the connection because they were easily influenced by these people at one point or another, and they feel ashamed by it. I feel like these people once had this level of influence to kind of dictate who this person was interested in dating, who they pursued, who they gave commitment to. Tell me more. But this person is so emotional over you. They could even eat their feelings because they can't stop thinking about you. I feel like I feel like whomever this is in this person's energy is definitely trying to be a keyboard gangster. They may be trying to stalk you online and try to find some type of evidence that they can use against you to try to convince this person that you're a user. But these people feel like users to me because it's like, why are you so involved in this person's life? Are you trying to F them? Like, okay. Yeah, because they know that you have this person. Your hooks is in this person, whether you like it or not. This person's in love with you, thinking a lot about you while pleasuring myself. So this person is throwing a lot of energy your way. It could be emotional energy because they're feeling emotional about you. Um, and it really is a tidal wave. They could even be sending you sexual energy if they are in fact touching themselves while thinking of you. That is a type of, whether people realize it or not, that is kind of a spell because you are kind of sending energy out, um, and that does kind of reach, if you're kind of while thinking of people's faces and energies and stuff, it's like you're sending them that energy. So they are doing that. um, Wordsmith. They love the way you speak. They love how you think about things. They think that you're so intelligent. I speak communication, resonance, creativity. I do willpower and strength. So yeah, they think that you're very creative in the way that you think about things, and that's a really big part of their attraction to you. They know that nobody really thinks about things the way that you do, and I also feel like they miss the sound of your voice, and they feel like you're shining in the light. Shining the light. They feel like you're shining your light right now, baby. So don't stop. They see it. Engagement ring. Let's look into engagement ring. Oh, by the way, yeah, because they see the spiritual test, you've passed 100%, and you got 100% on that shit. Congratulations! And now you can even be a teacher. Oh, I speak, I know. Yeah, we got teacher energies up in here. And that doesn't necessarily mean a teacher in a classroom either. It can, but it doesn't necessarily have to. You can be a teacher anywhere. It says self awareness, teach yourself, student slash teacher goals. Um, and it says, what can you teach, share, and give to the world with love? What can you teach, share, or give to the world with love? Oh, all right. Engagement ring. What does my collective needs to know as it pertains to this engagement ring? Oh, two cards came out. Engagement. So heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. So this person could have definitely had a recent breakup with Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So this person could have recently broke up with a love bomber that, they were convinced, or they once believed loved them and cared about them. I don't mean to laugh about that because they did believe that. That's heartbreaking. So they're heartbroken at the misconception that they believe that this person was um, someone that loved them, but this person was a narcissist, and so you know I feel like this narcissist that they recently had a breakup with, did facilitate their toxic behavior as it pertained to a lot of lifestyle choices, specifically different types of addictions. Yeah. Anything else in my collector needs to know? Anything my collector needs to hear? Woo! Abundance and the runner. The way I set it down was like this. Um, I feel like this runner here, who was the runner here, is running to you because I feel like you're in this energy of abundance. So be careful if someone's running to you that you don't want to run to you while you're in this energy of abundance. And your energy is abundant, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you just rich and rolling on the money. It could, or maybe not yet, or maybe it's coming your way. But that doesn't necessarily mean physical money, money, money all the time. It could also mean that this is just the representation of your energy. Your energy is abundant. You are creative. You are empress. You can make things real, through your own thought, through your, creativity, through your creation, through your, conception, what have you. But this runner was once running in that direction, but you see somebody's running this way, and they're looking to have a collision with you. Okay, looking to have a collision with you because I feel like they're looking to say, great fortune, babies. Great fortune's coming your way, by the way. Just in general, I feel like it's your birthright. I feel like this is, whether it's something that you're creating or creation, or some type of opportunity that's coming your way. 26 could be, which was yesterday. Oh, that 26 was yesterday. But that could be significant. 26, that breaks down to an 8. So we always love 8s around here. That's my number. 10s and 8s are my numbers. But so yeah, 8s is that symbol of affinity. So this is a kind of an abundance or a wealth that kind of just keeps on going and going and going. It's an infinite spiral of abundance. Official person. So either this official person is coming your way and officiating this connection. I feel like that multiple things can happen at once. So that could be the case as well, and or um, you're becoming more and more the official person through your expertise or whatever it is you're working on is going to make you qualified expertise in it. It will make you this official person. 22 can be significant. Um, but I do feel like an official person is coming your way. You're gonna be meeting an official person. Unexpected income. Speaking a lot about income, a lot about the money. Whatever it is, I feel like it's could have been like a childhood dream of yours, something that you thought about since a little child, and it's just like the energy that you've put into it as an adult, as in now that you actually kind of gone through with something that you may have felt hesitant about, or felt like it wasn't the right time for, something you may have hesitated or stalled on. It's like we're putting in that action. It's like you've surprised yourself. But once again, where did this reading start? Purity was the first card out about this connection. How it's like when y'all get around each other, y'all feel giddy. Y'all feel almost like little children. Like y'all look at the way this person looks up at you. This person loves you and wants to romance you, but they also like look up to you, which is beautiful. That their ego is not big enough to feel like, oh no, I can't look up to you. You my girl, or you my guy, blah blah blah. Like I want you to look up to me, blah blah blah. Like it's not that. It's like they admire you. They hope that you admire them and what they do as well. But it's like they look at you and they marvel. You're a wonder to them. And that could have been part of the problem at first. It's like they wondered why you would pick them. They wondered what did you want with them? How can they fit into your world? But I feel like y'all gonna be figuring out. Y'all gonna be figuring out real soon how y'all can fit into each other's worlds. So stay tuned. All right. So what advice do we have for my collective in this love connection, in this ancient love, this old ass, ancient ass love connection? What advice does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to hear? A card has popped out. It says, have. Some of y'all not gonna like this. I don't mean to trigger some of y'all. Have patience is the first advice. Have patience with the situation as well as having patience with each other. When this comes in, y'all both have been hurt. Y'all both have been through some things. Y'all both have identified some fraudsters in the past. And y'all both are ready for something fresh, something new. This is like the lotus flower in this card. So the lotus flower is like this is a plant. Y'all have displayed yourselves to be, you can get through the darkness, you can get through the mud, you can get through digging yourself out of some tricky, impossible circumstances to come out surprisingly glowing and beautiful like the lotus flower, which definitely represents like reincarnation, resurrection, the coming back of something that was once seemed lost. 17, so that also breaks down to an 8, so that's 2 8s. 8 8 could be significant. What further advice do my collective needs to hear about this connection? What further advice do my collective need to hear about this ancient connection? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. This person is looking to give something to you. So Spirit saying the way you receive is also a type of gift that you can give to someone. Because somebody's definitely gifting you something. Could it possibly be, I don't know. I don't know. Like attracts like, so keep that in mind. Like attracts like. It says, if you long for more loving, or if you long for more love, be more loving. All right, one more card for my collective, my babies. Alrighty, follow my vibes, like and subscribe. Any kind of interactions that you give me on my channel, comments, writing little messages, how things correlate with you, or even putting little favorite emojis there. Host my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Last card out. Ask for help. It says, what do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So, this person, this person wants to shower you with love. They want to shower you. They want to shower you in a way that maybe they haven't been able to in the past. Or, yeah. So, They want to help. So, I think some of y'all out there are the types that's just like, I got it. I got it out the mud on my own. I can do it myself. I don't need nobody. I'm not the usual type. I can do it. I got it. Um, that's something that this person marvels that you do that for yourself, and that is a big reason why they want to come through and be like, well, this is something I want to do for you. This is a way that I want to help, and accepting that service is just as much of a gift as gifting someone with something. So yeah, allow that. Allow people to service you. Allow people to help you out from time to time. That doesn't mean that you can't continue to do for yourself as well and continue to give the things that you give. But the thing is that this person knows that you're a giver by nature, and they're a giver too. So they want y'all to give to each other equally. Bottom of that, relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. This person has recognized, okay, I have control. My family, my friends, these people, I have control over who I love and what I want and what I desire. And so this person is making some changes. Have you? Are you willing to as well? We'll see. What's going on, my darlings. Real quick. Foolish games, Jewel. Yep. This person's tired of the foolish games. Um, Somebody's listening to their heart now. It says, listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Roxette, listen to your heart when it's calling for you. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before. Yes, this person listening to her heart now. Oops. Ooh, 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 ooh. I only think of you on two occasions, and that's day and night. All right, that's it. If you like my vibe, like subscribe. Until next time, you all. Mwah.